She's a diamond. She's a diamond girl. She's a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond.
Before we get into today's video, I just want to take a moment to send my thoughts and prayers to everyone in Texas who's been affected by the recent flooding. I cannot begin to imagine what those of you who's been impacted are going through, and I pray for strength, safety, and healing for everyone going through a difficult time right now. Hi YouTube, it's Princess Diamond. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing you guys how to do DIY ombre boho knotless braids. And this was actually my first time doing it, but it started coming along pretty good, so I thought I'd pull out my camera and show you guys. This is the braiding hair that I'm using. All of the hair was purchased by my client through Amazon. I will drop all of the links down in the description for you guys to go and check out. But this is the braiding hair. As you can see, it's already ombre. This is the color 1B27613, and the curly hair that we use now, this is the DIY part. So the curly hair that we're using, I believe the first color is like a natural, or it could be 1B. Second color is 27, and third color is 613. Now these have to be purchased individually. They didn't come all together. So she purchased the 613, the 27, and then the natural color. I believe each color came with 100 grams of hair, but we only used half of each color. So we used 50 grams of each of the colors. That totaled 150 grams of hair total. The curly hair is 20 inches long, and the curl pattern is deep wave. And the braiding hair was 32 inches long, pretty long, I will say. And the braiding hair pack comes with 8 packs of hair. So if you do just one order, you'll get 8 packs of hair, which will be more than enough because we actually only ended up using 3 packs. So to get the ombre look for the boho hair, this is pretty easy and simple. All I'm doing is just following the ombre pattern of the braiding hair when I'm adding in the curly hair. So with the braiding hair, the pattern is natural, 1B, 27, 613. So as I'm adding in these curly hair pieces, I'm literally just following that pattern. Now I did add in 2 pieces of each during this bottom section of the braids first. So as you can see, my first 2 pieces were the natural color, or the 1B. Again, I'm not sure if it's natural or 1B. But it was that natural color for the curly hair first. Those were my first 2 pieces. And then my next 2 pieces were the color 27. And then my last 2 pieces that I added were the color 613. So again, I'm just following the pattern of the braiding hair. So maybe you're doing a different ombre braiding hair. Yours could probably be natural to 30. So then you would just do the natural color. And then once you get down to like the 30 part of the braiding hair is when you would start to add in your color 30 of the ombre or the curly hair. So pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. One tip that I will give, I do know a lot of people still ask me, do I still use my hand helper? I do. I use the Magic Fingers hand helper for braiding hair. That is, I've never went back ever since I've gotten that. I'll link that down below for those who are interested. And then I use the hair rack for the curly pieces. Now, the tip that I'm giving is don't lay it out like how I just did. Again, this was my first time doing it, so trial and error. I started with laying out the pieces on the hair rack by following the pattern that I thought I would do. It didn't really help. What I mean by that is I was going natural, 27, 613, 613, right? That didn't help me. It just confused me when it went to me grabbing the pieces. What really helped me, and I'm sorry I didn't have a video, but I ended up doing it later, was actually putting all of the natural pieces on the left side, all of the 27 pieces in the middle of the rack, and then all of the 613 pieces on the right side. And you guys seen that I had 2 racks next to each other. So I found that to be a lot easier to pick up and grab rather than trying to find each color the first way that I did it. Okay, so now that we're at the top, I started putting more pieces of the curly hair on each braid. Remember I said I was doing 2, 2, 2. So 2 of the natural color, 2 of the color 27, and 2 pieces of the color 613, which totaled 6 pieces on each braid when I started at the bottom or the back. So now as I'm higher up, I started putting 8 pieces total. So I did 3 pieces of the natural 1B color, and then I did 2 pieces of the color 27, and then I did 3 pieces of the color 613 on each braid. That totaled 8 pieces of curly hair at the top rows. And the reason why I only did 2 pieces of that color 27 was because the braiding hair didn't really show too much of the color 27. So again, I was just trying to match that braiding hair look with the ombre color. For this look, I did do a total of 9 rows from ear to ear, and I do have a parting video on how to part for this exactly. So I'll link that down below for you guys who are interested and want to check that out. So if you want to know how to part for knotless braids, make sure to check that video. It'll be down in the description below. I also have videos on how to add curly hair and how to grip for knotless braids. So if you're looking for those specifically, check out my channel. I have tons of videos on that. I'll try to find some useful ones to link down in the description for you guys to go and check out. I did not add any curly pieces to the ends of these braids. That was just preference. These braids were long enough. They did not need to be any longer. So this is the final result. You guys let me know what you think. I thought it came out pretty nice. Again, everything will be linked down in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If anything, I hope it gave you some inspiration or ideas to try something different. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. I hope you guys be blessed, stay protected, and stay filled with love and peace.